Hello, can anyone hear me? Am I finally reconnected or anything? I can see chat running now. Uh, Let me see. I missed quite a lot, didn't I? Uh, Holy shit. That's there. Oh wow, like a whole bunch just updated all at once. Uh, okay. Oh, no, hi. Okay. Angelic. Hello, Gato. I'm very sorry about that. Uh, I'm very sorry in general. I was not expecting to have an internet outage again tonight. But yeah, as Tilly I think said earlier, my internet gets a bit funky at about 9 to 10 p.m. my time. Uh, Sometimes I just get really low uh response times. Other times it's like, you know, better than that. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry. Um, yeah, let's see if I can't get some of this. Uh, there we go. Can you hear that at all? I can finally access YouTube again on my other tab. Hopefully that's alright. Hello everyone for the first time today. Yep, not a problem. We didn't accidentally fuck up and get, uh, and lose like 4 hours of shit. I don't even know. Uh, okay. What was I even doing? Oh, I was looking up like the talismans that I was going to do or going to use for my builds. I'm sorry. I really want to be sorry again. I feel so bad that it just like keeps on shitting itself in the middle of stream. And then I get like these uncomfortably split down the middle VODs. And it's just like such a hassle. I'm curious if I can't figure out like I can't figure out what I'm supposed to look like or what I'm supposed to look at. Oh god, I'm like flubbing my words. I can't type and talk. Damn, that crash your internet crash just like really drained my energy. uh Fields for incantations. What game are we playing today, Emma? Aw, geez, I don't know. I don't really have a preference. I mean, up to any of y'all, maybe? Damn, I can't think of anything to use. Uh, Incant scaling of 273. Wait, despite the incantation. Oh. You can't say things about which seal I'm supposed to use. Uh, okay, up until 66, the finger seal beats it out. But then the god skin one. Let me actually double check. Really two of these. Da, da, da. Nothing from you. I feel like I remember God Seal being like really good. Highest spell buff from okay, yeah, from 27 to 68 faith, which is probably a very long time coming. Okay, yeah. Well, it's good that I have like what I'm looking for. Okay, good to know. Again, hop out of here and then pop back in to Elden Ring. Okay. Sorry. Definitely the starting stream. Why are you apologizing for things you can't control? Because I feel like I should have a solution to this kind of stuff, and it just really bums me out that, like, you know, it's stuff that I don't want to happen, stuff that I feel like I should have solutions for. I just end up, just ends up getting in the way of stuff. I just feel so bad. I'll feel better once we start playing the game again. I think that's fine. Some nuclear throne, maybe. I'd consider going back into it. Could be fun. My face when Emma shows a picture of me in her starting soon screen. I'm the #1 fan. There's steep competition. Amy thinks that she's the #1 fan. Tilly, I think, for a while is like, that's me. I'm the #1 fan. Shit like that. Big Mac, Big Macintosh. Okay. I think it's this one too. Are you kidding me? My stream deck stopped working because of that. I have to manually switch. This is so not cool. It was working earlier. Why is it not working now? My internet's still fine, right? I didn't fuck up, right? Right? It's fine. I didn't get kicked out, because that usually ends up being an issue. No. Huh. That's kind of weird that it doesn't work like that. Maybe that's related. Interesting. Sorry. Anyway. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm not used to doing it like this before. Okay. So, take the spot for #2 fan then. Y'all can keep fighting. Nova Gato, I want you to be my #1 fan. Daughter, get off my place. Well, you've got wives and cool uncle. Are you married to Emma? Yeah, see, Amy has the good response. Are you married? No, then I guess I'm the real #1 fan. Whatever. At least we're finally back in here. This screenshot looks really cool. I like that he's giving you like a thumbs up, this big worm guy. Um, actually, let me go get a refill of coffee really quickly. Or at least say. My Carafe only carries, how much is it? My Carafe only carries, like, stays heated for like 2 hours. So after that, I have to microwave the coffee. It still tastes fine. It's just like, bleh. Did you figure out where to put the fish? I do. It's not on this overlay, but uh, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for it. Uh, Nightwolf wouldn't exist without me. I'm pretty sure that Nightwolf is canonically, like, we all contributed to it, but Sophie's like Nightwolf's #1 mom. You feel me? Like, we can't get in the way of that mother-daughter relationship. Uh, Other than that though, yeah, like, I'm just like completely out of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I need to do here? Um, yeah, once I have the requisites for it. Okay, it's like 5 more levels. Uh, do I don't feel like I need to do much else in terms of, like, leveling up and things. Maybe we can try and push for 27, faith, so I can switch to the like end game seal. Seems good. Oh shit! I completely forgot about that. It's fine. Okay, number one snow contributor. I was the first to propose to Emma. Indeed, me and Amy's relationship is from whence the polycule sprung forth. In some sense, I don't feel like, uh, without me and Amy, none of us would be together. You know? I don't know if you're still talking to her, uh, Lucy, but you should let Sophie know that the fact that me and Sophie are currently married is only because of the fact that me and Amy got married beforehand. We're the progenitor marriage, from whence all other— oh shit! From whence all other marriages spring forth. Okay. I do not like these guys. Why are there so many of them? Get away from me. It's fine. It's fine. Does she make you— does Ronnie make you even do anything else, like, interesting? I'm gonna hope not. I'm gonna hope that I can just enjoy my light little romp through this little town for the next little bit. I'm gifting Suns during Pride or June, and no hero got them. Got them like 3 years ago. That's a shame. I love that little bee emote. It's so good. Remember you also proposing to me, Emster, back in the Minecraft server? I might be remembering wrong. Did I propose to you? I feel like if I did, it would have been after, like, our thing. Like, me plus Amy's marriage, you know? But I might be, what's it called? I might not have amazing memory. These are all the Pride ones I have. Those are all very nice. I really like the bee ones. They're all so cute. I told Sophie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Coffee is ready. Give me just a second. Okay, there we go. I love the tea one. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see that one the first time. That is a very cute one. Think that officially makes you the gayest among us? Potentially, potentially. I don't know. Is it gayer to be pan, or is it gayer to be, like, strictly gay or lesbian? Because, like, I don't know. Like, you have some straight in you if you're, like, pan, right? But, like, whereas if you're gay or lesbian, then you're, like, exclusively gay, you know? But, like, I don't know if there's, like, a quantity of willingness to have a relationship with the opposite sex that, like, pan is able to capture. Strictly lesbian, also trans, so double gay. Ooh, very, very nice. Being pan increases the amount of people you can be gay with. It's just maths. There you go. See it? That's what I was thinking, but it's also like, I guess I just don't know for sure. I'm glad that I have other people. It's like, that feels right to me, that, like, being pan, is the more gay option, but I'm glad to have other people confirming it as well. Other than that, this shouldn't be a super hard boss, right? Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. Ah, shit. I'm not, handling it super well. Ah. It's fine. Oh shit, now she does the bow shit. Okay. Thank God I didn't get hit by that. That thing is so strong. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Well, there we go. Okay. Not that bad. At this pace, I may even graduate in gay engineering. Graduate in gay engineering instead. I'm glad that you can be the expert in chat here. Get expert in gay studies. Magic horse lady, first try. You, me, Sophie, Bloon, and Army. An early translation got voice down. Aw. You guys are having a very cute conversation in chat. I'm glad that you feel comfortable enough to talk about, you know, personal stuff like that with us, Amy, openly. It makes me feel very happy that we have a community that you feel comfortable enough talking about it in here. Other than that, though, I think it is just here that I'm looking for. Don't forget Sophia, Gato, and Erica, they consider themselves trans. Oh, really? I didn't, know that, Gato and Erica, fall under the potentially fall under the, trans umbrella. I was thinking about some estrogen shots simply to avoid male pattern baldness. Isn't there like a specific drug for male pattern baldness? Like, I think it's called like finasteride or something. But like, bleh. Emma is known for at least a couple of months, but she could have forgotten. I didn't forget. Don't worry. I don't know. I don't feel like super comfortable talking about like on behalf, like outing trans people, other trans people that I know beforehand. But like, I don't know. You know about Sophia and forgot about Erica? Really? Interesting. All the Beast server lore. Some non-binary people don't consider themselves trans. Yeah, but also at the same time, some non-binary people do consider themselves trans. Like, I've even heard some people say that, like... Have I heard that? Yeah, I've also heard, like, some people say that, like, actually, never mind. I think I'm just talking out of my ass a bit. But yeah. Unfortunately, I do think that we have to server on you. Doing shit. Okay, the only other thing you have to do for the quest is that you have to... Oh, I forgot I have to talk to these people. Beast server is super gay. Very, very true, but I kind of like it. It gives it a lot of character. I'm happy that I've gotten to meet everybody here.
Khavarian, I'm told that what you are searching
What
will
about
knock
you,
around
Tilly?
the
What's your
block.
special LGBT power?
Good.
He's a little... Well, I don't know. Tilly added permitted term extremely gay. That's very sweet.
Name's Blood. Glad to have you aboard. Well, I'm situated in the eternal city of... I'm planning to see if I can.
What is Tilly's special LGBT power? I feel like the ultimate ally, completely straight, sorry to disappoint you. He's a little aromantic. He's not interested in a relationship, but I don't know. We'd probably have to let Tilly talk about his things. But you are an ally. Ultimate ally. That's another good option. Oh wait, shit, can I not go? Who did I forget to talk to? Okay. Yo, hello Tompus. Welcome in. It's very nice to see you. How are you doing today? Hope that it's going well. We just got back from some internet troubles that unfortunately seem to be plaguing the stream now. But yeah, welcome in. Very nice to see you. I don't know. As the ultimate ally, can get a shout out. Come on, Tilly. I'm doing okay. I also just got back from internet troubles when I came back from house sitting. Eesh. It always sucks when you have to handle stuff like that coming into it. But like, yeah, it did kind of put a bummer on me. I still feel a little bummed out even from just like how abrupt an ending is to it, but like I'm slowly getting back into it, so hopefully it's not a huge bummer on the evening after everything. I doubt anyone remembers this, but I was in the Beastin server before I realized I was Transl now. That's kind of interesting. It's always interesting to see like to have people go on like that kind of whole journey of self-discovery while you're in like alongside a group of friends. Definitely a journey, yeah. Let me think. I need to go down here. Once I'm aromantic, I had some experiences in the past that made me really reconsider what kind of people I want to date, and setting those standards make it so it's difficult to actually find someone. In other words, I'm not aromantic, I just have no game. It feels like I've said it before, Tilly is a very good looking person, in my opinion. It's just like when he says I have no game, it makes me feel like it's a choice that he makes to not have game rather than any sort of actual lack of game. If he wanted to, I'm sure that Tilly could find somebody for him, but like, bleh. You know, it's so cool now. I'm rather new in the community. It feels like you've been here for forever, Gato. Like, you're such an iconic member of every, like, not only, like, in the Minecraft servers that I think you've really grown to be, like, everybody's favorite, but, like, you know, you're always present, you know, everywhere. Also took a big break for a bit before I changed pronouns and shit. It's fair.
Apologies, mate.
Yeah, right, yeah, sure. You know that that's right, Tilly.
Perhaps it's time to recall us. Let's give him
Uh,
yes. Besides, leave this place to me. If either of us...
okay. Oh, am I in combat? Come on, let me teleport away. I don't want to have to fight anyone here. Finding the right person is hard, but you can't ever give up, but yeah. Love Guru Gato. Here to help you out, Tilster. Is this far enough? It is. Okay. Back up here. Oh boy, I sure do love having to just do a bunch of talking fetch quests. I've known for a while, since I was 15. It was pretty obvious for me. I was always friends with girls and played with girl toys when I played pretend. I used to play with mom who pretended to give birth. Like, that makes a lot of sense. If you, like, if you don't fit into the gender role that you're stuck with at birth, that's like... Because, like, I have a lot of trans friends in, like, real life, so, like, I don't want to speak, like, on their behalf, like, I'm, like, fully aware of what the experience is like, but, like, you know, it very much feels like when they talk about it, their stuff regarding them, it's like, you know, about how I've never really felt like I've uh, fit in very well with what, like, being a girl or a boy in the past has been like. And it's like, yeah, I'm sorry that I don't have very much else to add myself. Trans magnet. Uh, for a lot of my friends, though, a lot of things that they talk about is like having really bad body dysmorphia. And that's like how they started being able to tell that they were trans more than like gender roles. But like a lot of my trans friends are also more gender fluid than just like strictly like fully from like birth gender to other ones. They sometimes have periods where they align very well with their assigned at birth gender, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to like say anything weird or anything, so I'm sorry if I'm like getting a bit like quiet and stuff. I don't mean to feel like insensitive. It's just like, yeah. All good about Emma. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Lucia. Tried to lie to myself, but I strictly played female video game characters in every game as a kid, trying to pretend it was because of their bodies when I got older. That's fair. Like, a lot of trans, like, guys that I remember meeting, like, it's the same way, but, like, in the exact opposite way, that it's like, oh, I enjoy playing... I like being, like, obsessed with all this guy stuff because, like, I'm just like so attracted to guys kind of mentality, but it's just like that's never what it actually is. It's always like, or like, I don't want to say never, but it's just like it's very easy to lie to yourself when you're not in like a community that's properly positive, or that's positive and accepting enough about it. Oh god, what was she talking about? Oh, okay, that's what I missed. Okay. Moment I realized it could have been non-binary was with a D&D character I made, a non-binary fairy with psychic powers. And that everything you're saying is completely correct, don't worry about it. Okay. I'm glad that I'm just, like, not, you know, completely off the mark. But if you guys are agreeing with it, that probably means that I'm not, like, just talking out of my ass. I'm alright with being a girl, but I also want a kick-ass beard. Where do I even land? I don't know. I feel like it's possible to be, like, to mix and match bits and pieces of different gender expression, you know? If you want to be a girl with a beard, go right ahead. Honestly, it probably, like, dwarf. Gato's on it. Gato's on it. Bearded women are a thing. They are a thing. It's just, like, not a super common thing. But, like, hell yeah, if you want to. Like, don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't be. It's awesome. I feel like every now and again, I feel like it would be really fun if, like, I could have, like, a giant, big, scruffy beard. And you could, like, not like a, it's like small one, but, like, the kind of beard that, like, this guy has, you know? One that where you can just, like, shove your hand into it and have it, like, disappear into how big it is, you know? Feels like it would be very fun, but also, like, I know that, like, even if I could, like, grow a beard, like, none of the guys in my family have, like, big, strong, like, have good facial hair. I think both of my father is the only one who actually is able to grow a beard, and even then it's just like, you know, light peppering of it. Both of my grandparents, male grandparents, don't have it. Like, even if I could, I don't think I'm blessed with good facial hair. Gender non-conforming, probably. Yeah. Uh, you do have a pretty nice beard. Also back, almost forgot about my Duolingo lesson today. Good thing you didn't get murdered by the bird. Wonder if Sir Fancybeard has a beard like Frank's. I feel like it's a bit more manicured. Does Sir Fancybeard have a beard? Because, like, on one hand, yeah, Sir Fancybeard, like, his whole identity is wrapped up in the beard, right? But on the other hand, his profile picture is not, is of a guy who doesn't have a beard. I don't know what to believe. You know? Feel lied to if not. I'd feel lied to if not as well. Like, how can you build your entire identity, uh, or tie up your entire identity with having a big ass beard? Not even just a big ass beard, a big ass fancy beard, and you just don't have it? Japanese gotta brush up if I go there, or end up going there again. Ooh, you've actually been? That's really cool. Tilly learned Japanese, at least at some point. I don't know how much he still knows, but he did mention to me that he knows things. I'll ask him when he streams next. Thank you, Nawan, our informant on the other side. I'm very glad to have you here. It was in May with a couple friends. Ooh, that's cool. So pretty recent, actually. Japan always seems like such a nice place to go and visit. I know that there's, like, all that stuff about how, like, in Japan, like, they're very not nice towards towards foreigners and tourists. And it's like, oh, it seems like it'd be a nice place to go, but actually it's really bad. But also, like, there's a lot of pretty stuff there. I definitely feel like I'd like to try going there if I ever have a chance. Kanji is what I still have trouble with. We all do, don't worry. We all do. Ah. Just a bunch of weebs all conglomerating in chat. What are you guys? I didn't sign up for monkey mode. Kanji, katakana, etc. is really hard. Kanji is the hard part. Katakana is pretty easy. It's just like an alphabet. Once you get the hang of it, it's not super bad. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. If my sister ever watches this, she's definitely gonna get mad at me. But, like, my sister is a very hardcore anime fan. I know very little about anime. Like, the last time I actually watched an anime was in 2019. And even then it was just, like, one at a time. Not, like, any, like, actual involvement or anything. But, like, she's the reason that I know so, like, I'm at least passingly knowledgeable about stuff like this. In the big cities, they're pretty used to dealing with tourists, so they're quite friendly, and most places have at least someone who knows English. That's really nice, actually, to know. It's just kind of a bummer, because it feels like there's so many, like, cool places to visit out in the countryside, you know? That, like, having to, like, limit yourself feels so, like, bad. You feel me? There we go. Yeah, my Japanese teacher is very honest with his experiences, and he always insisted that Japan is a cool place to visit, but not very cool to live in. People stop being kind to you after a while and stuff. That's interesting. They're, like, good at dealing with tourists, but don't like it if you actually stay. That's interesting. Y'all should try Dungeon Meshi, by the way. I've heard a lot of positive things about it. It's just I haven't gotten off of my ass to actually watch it. I know that, like, Nowon and Sir Fancybeard talk about it in the Discord every week. I feel like I've probably spoiled myself, because I look at the images that you guys post, and look at the spoilers. But, like, I want to, but I don't got Netflix. My parents have Netflix, but like, do I really want to go onto like and watch it on like my mom's cooking show profile? And just like, actually, isn't like the whole thing about Dungeon Meshi is that it's like about cooking and also they're in a dungeon? Maybe it would fit. Then like foreigners, especially old people of Japan. That's, yeah, I think that that's what like my general understanding is. The P word? What? I want to, but I don't. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Uh, but it's also like, if it's on Netflix, is it really worth yo-ho-hoing it? Like, most people have Netflix. Like, I'd imagine that Lucy's kind of an outlier, but like, I don't know, is it even that popular? I'm still in like 2014 brain where like everybody has a Netflix subscription, so it's like not that uncommon, but like, I don't know. Oh, I forgot why I was out here. I am uh trying to find. I thought I was in one mountain range, but then like it just, I feel like I'm so lost. Like the ruins I'm looking for are just right here. I'm like 99% sure. Not expert on the subject, but I know Japan is struggling with either going more modern and more traditional. Yeah. I don't know that much about Japan, but like I don't know if I'd be able to talk about like it general. Honestly, I don't know if you can talk about any country quite like that, you know? Uh Condense the entire like summation of experiences that people have had or of the very very different people in the country into just like one word about like struggling with modernity and or struggling with, you know, not modernity, but could just as easily just be blowing that up out of proportion a bit. No. Which also, old people in Japan is a quarter of the population. It's getting bad because people just don't die and there are almost no babies being born. Yeah, the one thing that I do know, like, well about Japan is that it struggles a lot with, like, its population demographics are weighted way too, heavily towards old people. And that, like, it puts an extreme burden on people, on younger people, because like Japan promised like prosperity to, or as Japan industrialized and became like influential on the world stage, that involved promising a lot of elderly people or the young people of the past that like they'd get something out of like better quality of life, guaranteed retirement, but the fact that just like so few people have to or are responsible for it, for their well-being or for the well-being of all those people, just makes it very dire to live there. It's not even just like an issue, I think, about like not making enough money without like in your job. It's just like culturally it's almost not accepted to not uh to like be idle if you aren't working or doing your absolute best to like live up to career expectations. Then like it's just way too easy to be shamed for not living to that. uh do you know if the website to read, oh, there's an actual website for the manga? Problem is that a lot of foreigners want to work in there and, you know, stimulate the economy, but they won't let them. Really? I didn't know that they had that much demand. I always thought that it was because of like the way how so many like so much drama that comes out of Japan talks about like how competitive it is there, implies that there's like uh it's, what's it called? There's fewer jobs than there are availability of people. But it's interesting that you say that like it's not that, or that it's self-inflicted, that there is the demand for those jobs, they just don't have enough people in there. I know that a lot of businesses have no foreigners allowed signs. It's really that bad. Dang.
I dare say you're well, but one must. I was
Uh,
you still wish to look
do I care
very well.
about
I refuse to
being
anticipate.
beard fur?
Well,
Okay, I do need that.
Is not
Okay.
fine. If the stars, but long ago. Now here's the if general, and so too.
What did she say? Do I have to talk to somebody now? Or do I have to go back to Celavus or Blythe?
Young, you are a tad so to now.
I forget. I think I go talk to Blythe. That would make sense. It's fine. I hate this quest. Like, out of anything that, like, from Software games have usually been fine with, like, not having you do a lot. Like, you have, like, one dialogue in one place, and then they show up, like, two bosses later, and then they say, like, another conversation. But, like, doing the Ronnie questline without, like, starting at Radon, doing this, bonus thing where you start early is just like,
What news?
it's so frustrating that all I'm doing is just going back to each other to just go talk to people. Okay, I think that's it though. Finally we can get on our way. I'm currently working on my AA, Associates in Arts and English, I think, to hopefully teach it there through a program or something, but I know it won't be as glorious as I want it to be. Yeah, I can definitely, like, teaching in general is just, like, one of those professions that, like, it's very much something that passionate people do, and I think that it is really cool that, like, people care enough to teach, but it's just, like, not respected. I really hope it goes well for you, Dompus, because I understand that that's annoying. And I don't like that you got the Spiked Palisade Great Shield because, one, it's been a while since I've seen it, two, I cannot spam the copy pasta anymore. It just means you need to change what the copy pasta says a little bit. You feel me? Like, instead of being like, find the Great Shield, or the Spiked Palisade Great Shield, switched up to like, oh traveler, the Spiked Great Shield, or the Spiked Great, how do you say it again? The Spiked Palisade Great Shield harbors great unearthed secrets. Don't you understand, traveler? The good ending is only unlocked by killing at least 40% of the bosses with the Spiked Palisade Great Shield. And if not, everybody is going to be mad at you for not getting the good ending, despite the fact you did all the prep work to get the good ending. Bad streamer moment. Bad for not using the Spiked Palisades. Or something to that effect, you feel me? Also, since... oh shit. Since Japan is still traditional in some ways, I know tattoo individuals are looked down on as they associate tattoos with only Yakuza, so only certain businesses will also deny them. That's really interesting. I've never heard about that specifically before, but now that you mention it, that does make a lot of sense, surprisingly, that would be there. Use the Spiked Palisade Great Shield located in your fucking inventory. Love the Skeleton Wizard. Oh, but if the Skeleton Wizard says it. But it's just not that good, and I don't want to sink. There's already so many, like, things that I need to upgrade that use normal smithing stones that, like, I don't want to have to sink so many souls into buying smithing stones to upgrade the Palisade Shield as well. That would be a long copy pasta. Just a food for thought, you know? Not necessarily perfect. Holy shit, where am I? Oh, that's what I'm doing. I need to press it in. Okay. Onward! Worth it for the Palisade IMO. You play 100+ hours and get the bad ending. You experience nothing but joy when you are using the shield. I experienced nothing but mild surprise using the shield. It wasn't that good, okay? I'm still very much a halberd enjoyer, or what is this even called? Golden halberd? I'm still very much a golden halberd enjoyer. This thing deals like 2.5 times the damage and hits faster. You feel me? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. What a bummer. Come on, Diego would be proud. It's too much work to upgrade it. If I ever have to, like, grind optional boss, like, optional dungeons, for whatever reason, I'll switch back to using the Spiked Palisade. If I have to, like, go back and do an earlier area dungeon than where I am for, like, a specific item for a build or something, I will switch to using the Palisade Shield. It's like... It's like hard mode, so that we're not, like, you know, just being boring. I think same... Holy shit, everybody has that. Do I have that? I would check if I wasn't being chased by, all of these monster dogs. But... Actually, I can. What kind of cheese do you think the moon is made of? I think that the moon is made of mozzarella cheese. But like the good kind, because I like to imagine that the inside of the moon is filled with, milk. My mom's been getting a lot into pizza making recently, actually. Not just pizza making, but like she found like a Italian cooking show, and she like watches it all the time whenever I'm over at her house. And then she's like, "Oh, Emma, I just figured out I'm learning all these cool things about Italy and how to cook Italian food." I'm like, "Awesome, Mom." And like, and she's like, "Oh, we need to try using like the nice mozzarella whenever we make a pizza. You can't have pizza with bad mozzarella." Oh, come on. Don't just do this. Okay. These are being nice. Oh, holy shit. Lord Sword's straight sword. You don't understand. I mentioned this last time, but like, this was the weapon that on my first playthrough of the game, I played through the entire game using only the Lord Sworn's straight sword. Because it looks cooler than any of the other, like, single-handed. Just two-handed this and beat the entire game with it, even through Millennia. Didn't even have anything interesting. I think I just used like double slash for its weapon skill. But like Lord Sword and Straight Sword, my beloved. Very much my opinion. But I also got... Did I get gloves or did I get pants? Did I get hat? Holy shit, I got a hat. New hat unlocked. That does not flatter. He has like gamer... It looks like he has gamer neck. He's just like pushed forward. I don't like that very much. I like how sage the blue one looks like. I grinded that fucking sword for like an hour. Added permitted term fucking sword. Gotta love Automod. If I didn't become a Frozen Needle enjoyer, I would just be using that too. I don't know. That was even before I, like, knew how busted, what's it called? How busted, like, bleed and other status effects were. Elden Ring was only my second, I think, second FromSoft game, surprisingly. After Elden Ring, I went back and played Sekiro 2, 3 again, and then 1. And I only really got creative with how I played the game after that Sekiro, or after the Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I love that Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I played the entire game with power stanced Berserk great swords. And I had so much fun with that like before I was such like a coward with how I'd play Dark Souls games. Like with weapon choices, I'd always be like, "Oh, just normal ass swords. So good. Great sword? Nah, too slow. Sword is optimal. Sword roll only is optional." But like now I've definitely seen the light. I love using all of the wacky weapons. And I'm so grateful that I played Dark Souls 2 and that was like my one chance to learn how to actually do stuff like that. And I've even straight friends and stuff, I just don't think kids should have it shown it to someone or shown it to them. Uh I don't like how often straight people are portrayed in media. Like, come on. Romance, kids, those things go together like oil and water. They go together as about as well as Tilly and Sophie get along together. You feel me? Like, kids need to have that shit shielded from them. Two-handed swords are pretty dope in these games, yeah. Like, it's cool when you have, like, two-handed great swords. Only issue is, like, it's so much cooler to have, to one-hand the two-handed weapons. I know that, like, the whole thing about Dark Souls games is that, like, they're supposed to be, like, punishing and stuff, you know? Like, oh, they're so hard, that's what makes them good. But, like, low-key, these games have, like... By the end of most of these games, you end up killing, like, the gods of the world, right? Like, end of Dark Souls 1, you kill Gwyn. End of Dark Souls 2, you kill Gwyn and everyone who's ever killed a Gwyn-like person before. You know, like, you kill a lot of extremely powerful people, but I feel like there's a lot of, and like, you aren't very strong. Like, you're supposed to, like, be intimidated by how good a lot of these, like, enemies that you fight are, right? But, like, these games do a surprisingly good job at conveying the fact that, like, despite the fact that your character is, like, definitely scrawny in the pecking order, like, you get like noticeably strong, you know? With even just a little bit of strength investment, you start being able to like one hand wield these giant metal like abominations, you know? Like this guy is just like a lowly priest in this game, and yet look at this disgustingly large halberd. Like, this is something that, like, even if you went out and worked out to the gym, would, like, not work as a weapon, just because it's so unwieldy and heavy. And yet, this guy is so strong from the souls that he has, that he's just, like, able to use this as, like, a casual weapon all the time. He's, like, actually able to use it. It's just, like, it's not very shown in your face, which I definitely understand, and I kind of like it, but if you really, like, think about it, like, and it's like, it gets even more ridiculous once you start, like, using this, right? Like, this is something that, like, no human in real life would ever use, and, like, this is, like, has, like, fairly beginner stat requirements, you feel me, to use it? It's just, like, it never points attention to it, but, like, the characters that you play as, like, end up genuinely ridiculously strong. Like, this guy would be able to, like, bench 300 pounds with, like, the 15 strength he has to use this weapon right. I just really like that, detail, in my opinion. It's always really interesting to think about the fact that these games are built like that. Lucy unlocked her... Holy shit. Lucy unlocked her third eye while I wasn't paying attention. Mind if I smoke a bowl and listen to Ween? Go ahead, K9. Go ahead. We told you about our LGBT powers. You should tell us about yours. If you want us to tell us, though, no pressure. I mean, all I am is just kinda... I feel like I'm, you know, not super... Like, I don't have a lot to talk about much. Like... My entire life, like, I've hung out... I've had an easier time talking with boys than I have with like other people, but I've never really felt romantically attracted to them a lot of the time. And like, I don't know, for a long time I thought that like, oh, I got along with boys super well, like up through high school. That probably means that I'm like, you know, like, oh wow, I'm such a great girl. I'm such a great cis straight girl. Because like, oh, I get along with boys so well. I'll make such an amazing wife or a hubby. But like, the more I've matured and the more I've grown up, it's just like I've been able to realize that like it's because like I end up having like actual feelings for girls. Like the only time I feel like romantic attraction is for like other girls, and after realizing that, it's just like I don't know. It's definitely wasn't as big of a change as I think like coming out as trans is, because you have to do a lot of like changing your identity. But for me it was kind of just like, yeah, I understand, like I've always liked girls, and all it is just like, being more open to, dating them in front of other people, admitting it to other people. Thankfully, my parents like understood pretty easily. Family members understood pretty easily. I've been, blessed to have a lot of like very understanding people in my life. So like, I don't know. It definitely was a weird change for me at first though. Like, it's always a little weird coming at like admitting both to yourself and to other people that you know, aren't the same person that you always told other people you were. But I don't know. It was very relieving. Everything. Oh shit, I did not intend for that to happen. But yeah. There's a theory that in Souls games, size equals strength, so the bigger you are, the stronger you are. It's not exactly true. Like, Vort of the Boreal Valley is just is a very weak little guy, and he's like bigger than like 70 or 80% of the bosses in Dark Souls 1. I feel like canonically we're the strongest person in any FromSoft game. Just like, we've got all the power condensed into our baby little selves. Oh, that's so cute. Lesbian baby ace queen. I'm pretty sure I'm just lesbian, no ace. I do still... It's weird when it comes to like sexuality, because it's like... It's not as if I don't like think that boys aren't cute, you know? It's not as if I can't like feel attraction for boys. It's just like, it's a lot more fleeting for me personally when it comes to like attraction for boys. It's very much a spur of the moment thing, but like the kind of prolonged attraction that like I feel like a relationship would end up being built upon is like something that I feel pretty much exclusively for other girls. You've really lucked out with 5 wives. Indeed I did. Most of my friends were boys who went to college where there were only like 5 boys in my course. Still don't think relationships are for me. That's also a very true thing. I mean, take it at whatever pace you want to. You can still be a great friend even if you aren't, you know, going to be in a relationship with, or a full-on relationship with everybody else. I mean, I don't know if you need like reassurance. You seem like a very confident person in general, Nalon, but like, no matter what, we're all here for you, you know? Most of my friends till recently have been girls, Lamau. Actually isn't very uncommon for lesbians. I mean, it's not as if like I guess, like, I misspeak when I say, like, most of my friends are boys. I'm just saying, like, I got along with boys better than other girls that, would be in my classes or in my friend groups. I found it much easier to just talk with them. And, now as an adult, I feel like I can recognize that it's like, oh, it's definitely because I'm just, like... It's because I don't have, like, all the pressure of wanting to have or being potentially interested in having a relationship with them. You know, relationships are weird. If only we could marry our video game partners, wives, and husbands. I don't know. I feel like things would be a lot harder. Like, I feel fine, like, being, like, you know, like, having video game spouses and stuff, but, like, things get a lot harder, when you're an adult. Or, like, when you make other people humans, because for as good as relationships with fictional characters are, it's just fictional facsimile. It's always such a sad topic to talk about, the fact that all the video game characters that you have crushes on, like, aren't fully fleshed out people, and thus, like, any idea of a relationship you might have with them is, like, kind of destined to not come to fruition. That is kind of a very upsetting thought. As I said, I find people cute. I just don't find them sexually attractive because yes, there is a difference. It's weird since I very much enjoy romance in media, but it actually happening to me makes me uncomfortable. I have that a lot with me, but like a lot of that just comes from the fact that like I've had a lot of uncomfortable experiences with like trying to force myself to be like I was always like, oh, I'm a girl. I should have a relationship with a boy. And so, like, I ended up getting into my fair share of, like, not very good relationships in the past. Like, I know there's a difference. You can, like, just not be interested in having a relationship. But for me, I struggle with, like, getting into a proper relationship a lot just because I have, you know, stuff that's happened in the past that's kind of not amazing for me, but like, eh, it's weird. I do also, I'm a huge, hopeless romantic. I love, seeing fictional characters date each other. It's so cute to see them be couples together. It's just like, when I have to be in a relationship like that, it's very hard for me to live up to that. Uh, Holy shit, talking to people is hard anyway, be it online or IRL. It is, I still don't get how Emma puts up so much with me. It's a lot easier for me to talk in person over instead of over text. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of. Oh, blah. Do I wait? Okay, guys, hot or on the sexuality talk. For Dawn, hot or not? We've been doing it for all of the boss cutscenes before. Is the fact that he goes doggy style on these corpses a plus or a minus? Also, is the fact that he cares for animals and had the horse a plus or not? Or is the fact that he doesn't take care of the horse enough a minus?
Howling at the sky.
Hot, he eats corpses. I'd have my way with him. Gata with the power move. Ridon seems like the kind of person to be like a secret bottom, you feel me? Like, strong silent types like Ridon just like have that energy about them where it's like, yeah, I can very much tell that you're a bottom. You just don't like talking about it. Yeah, letting a horse like that carry him is a huge L in my book. Yeah, it's such a shame too. Just like, treat the horse better and like you have a shot with me, but not treating it that well. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Secret bottom. Hot, he eats corpses, immediately followed by hot except for the fact that he eats people. Damn. Divided chat. Party lines have been drawn. I don't know, okay, what's my opinion on corpse eating? Is it hot or is it not hot? This is like something I actually have to think about. It's kind of annoying. Let me think. I'm gonna have to watch the thing again, though, if I do this. It's fine. I forgot to equip the Scarlet Rot thing. I don't care, I'm gonna go full on scuff mode. And the one we're looking for is up here. Ooh, I got an extra memory stone. I completely forgot about that. And then swap Scar Seal out for you. Do I? Well, I want the runes. Man, I can switch back to it before I get... I can probably handle this. We'll see. When I meet the one, don't worry, love. My love language is gift giving and nurturing. Isn't the whole thing about love languages is that they're... It's kind of a scuffed... Not scuffed, but like... Not quite amazing... Like, it's not properly right. You feel me? Like... Shit, I'm like not able to express myself. Like, it was invented by like some sort of bullshit religious psychologist who is trying to fix like failing marriages with like this weird crazy theory.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the
Why is that
full
even a
picture.
question? Guess being a boring person. Oh gosh. What do you mean that's something I actually need to think about? Oh, what do you mean? The corpse, like, you need to make sure that whoever, okay, specifically retail, you need to make sure that whoever you're going to have, like, if someone isn't down with eating people in general, then they're not going to be down for eating you specifically. You feel me? Like, there's a difference. An important difference, as a matter of fact. Isn't the horse named Leonard or something? The horse has lore? The horse does have lore. Radon learned gravity magic so the horse could still carry him even as he grew bigger. Radon loves his horse. Yeah, it's a very sweet, story about how he's just, like, such a sweetheart to his horse. He just becomes a zombie later. Corpse eating is kind of a knot, but if it was living people on the other hand... And are you okay with corpse eating, Gato, if it's, like... practice for being a living person? You feel me? Like, is the fact that, like, he potentially does it, so that he can practice his eating skills, a plus or a minus? I feel like it's definitely something to consider, at least. Oh shit, I did... that's annoying. Okay. Come on! I'm dodging through those. It's fine. Come on. Okay. Not my favorite start. I'm probably dying here. Yeah. I do not feel prepared for this. More you know, guess the only minus is the corpse eating now. I don't know if he has the books and based on his ideals, the concept makes sense as people express their feelings differently. I enjoy giving gifts and taking care of people. I don't know. Like, I feel like I remember watching a video essay about this, but like, the way how I remember it interpreted is that like, the fact that like love languages can be used as like wasn't originally used as like a way to excuse not treating your partner well on one front because you know, you could be like, oh, I don't care that I'm not like physically intimate with you, love, or whatever, because instead of being not being physically intimate, my thing is love languages, you know, or my thing is gift giving, and then like use that to be like not a great person towards other people. But it is very much like, I'm not an expert on it by all means. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. God fucking Christ. I remember why this guy sucks. Come on, go fight someone else. Thank you. Come on. Did you rot? You did rot. Okay, thank God. Okay, now we wait. Oh, is this a scary one? It's not the scary one, is it? Okay. Sorry. I'll see if I remember. Oh shit! Okay, got it. One thing that's good about this fight, other than the gimmicky shit, is the music is really good. I love the Radon boss fight music. Damn. Kinda just wanna listen to it play even. And you. Oh, he's moving to second phase. God. Please tell me I'm not in the, like, range. Okay, thank God. Okay. Need to go agglomerate the horde. The rot, one full proc of rot is not enough, I don't think. Oh, that's the scary one. I do not want those bullets to come near me. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die so bad. Okay, now it's done. Okay. Maybe I should just wait for the bullets to go. Please don't. I don't like that you're looking at me. I feel like you're gonna kill me with those rocks. This whole fight is like anxiety. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Can work with that. Come on, don't hit me. You can be nice. Oh, did I run out? It's fine. Are you dying? I don't feel like you are. You don't look like you are. Come on. Yeah, that's enough, isn't it? Rot. Okay, good. Fight over. And now... Oh shit. Did I die? No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Then just Torrent take damage? It's fine. Okay, quickly to here. There we go. Oh fuck, did I mess it up? I didn't, did I? Oh no, I did get the bonus. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Doing surprisingly better than yesterday. Today's death counter is at 2. Totally understandable. I've seen some topics on it. Just meant it's something that makes me happy, not that I wouldn't do anything else for my partner. People use that as an excuse or horrible partners. Yeah, I didn't mean to imply that it's not like that you have it. I definitely understand like thinking that like oh, I like doing this particularly is very cute, is very, very nice, or is a very nice thought in general. Wish I thought about the whole Scarlet Rot thing. First try, like second try, okay? Is the Jarman here? I don't think I started his quest, but I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll check for Jarman. Huge W. It's like an alright sized W. In my humble opinion. That's the important part, though. Important part of it, though, is that I can finally go to Lanedell. Best part. Huge W. Huge W indeed. I'm very happy about progress we've made. Hello, live. Oh no, he is here. Look. Little Babby. Hello, friend.
Hello there. It was a battle.
Nah, I skip most people's dialogue, but he deserves it.
I, on the other hand,
I'm nothing but a crock.
one
One hit was all it took to whack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward.
hid like a coward.
A little too fast. I can hardly stand to face one such as you. But don't you think I've given up just yet? As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. You could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering, the greatest of all wars. Whoa, just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger.
Okay. Maybe I'm not the best Alexander the Pot, the big pot, the warrior pot voice actor. Whatever. I've never had a thing about Souls-likes, but seeing you play it makes me kind of want to try it. They're a lot of fun. Especially once you have some, like, game knowledge about it. They're a lot less frustrating. Because, like, I don't know. I would definitely recommend trying one at some point if you, like, if it makes you interested at all. My personal favorite is Dark Souls 3. I feel like that one's just, in general, a really good one. If you can get past the tutorial. The only issue with Dark Souls 3, why, like, I don't like recommending it to people, like, despite the fact that, like, all the game, like, Udex Gundyr, the first boss, is, like, ever so slightly too difficult, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely a filter, and it sucks that it comes, like, before you're able to, like, properly enjoy the rest of the game. Which is frustrating, but honestly, maybe the reason why I'm so upset about Udex Gundyr is just because when I was a kid, it took me, like, multiple hours to get through Gundyr. I probably should not have played through Dark Souls 3 when I was, like, freaking 13 or something. I don't even remember when it came out. Would it have been 13? Maybe younger. Maybe older. Somewhere around there. But, like, yeah. As a little babby kid, I had a lot of trouble with the start. But, like, now it's definitely not bad. But still, blech. You can always sail the seas before committing to buying a game like I did with Elden Ring. That's fair, too. That being said, though, well, do I agree with that? The online messages are sometimes a lot of fun to play with, which is the only issue with yo-ho-hoing the, like, the rest of stuff, you know? Did I sit here? I did sit here. I should go quickly, redo this. Only thing that's really annoying about, like, the Scarlet Rot stuff is that there's only, like, there's so few weapons that actually use it, you know? Like, I don't need that on me right now. Like, literally the only spell that casts Rot is this one, the, Decay Breath. And then there's, like, 3 weapons that are fairly weak on their own that actually use Scarlet Rot. It's just, like, for such a threatening condition, it sucks that, like, I understand why from a balance perspective, it just sucks that we don't get, like, a proper end game, like, building stuff. One thing I like about this game for sure is that both Margit and Godric are great starting bosses. I agree, Margit and Godric are both really fun fights. Only thing is that, like, I feel like the fact that Margit is very difficult. You're not supposed to just go and straight fight Margit, like, definitely. You're intended to go and explore a little bit, get some equipment, and then once you're leveled up and you have some additional tools, you can fight Margit and, like, have it be a decent fight. But, like, on its own, just start-wise, I feel like it's a bit too hard. I don't hate it. It does actually make it, like, feel really cool, like, that Stormvale Castle's, like, this forbidden place that you have to work towards. Like, I have mixed feelings, I guess. Very fun fight. I feel like it just wraps into the criticism that I feel like the game the game's pacing suffers from it being an open world, that you're not able to get to all the fun bosses. Like, there's so much like droll mid pieces between all the really fun bosses. And the fact that you have to delay getting to Margit, I think you're intended to delay getting to Margit to like build up levels and stuff. It's just kind of nah, part of that. Us peeps in third world countries need to be careful when a game is like 10% of your monthly income. Are you serious? Okay, okay, I know you're exaggerating, but like, even here, like, buying new video games is like a significant chunk of my monthly income. Like, in terms of bonus stuff, I need to budget my games. I feel that for some of the pricier games, like 70 to 100 US dollars, the only nice thing is that I feel like there hasn't been a lot of really good AAA releases recently that I would actually pay the $70 for. Like, most of the good games that I've played have been like $20 games. I feel like, or games that you can get on sale for like $20 or something. Anything that like actually has released for $70 feels like it's never been worth it. I don't think so. Especially when prices don't adjust for regions on Steam. Usually it's pretty good, but like, yeah, I know there are some countries that are just like fucked over. Especially if it's like you don't get your currency allowed on stream because it's like it's so volatile, but the fact that it's so volatile means that like when you convert it over to like it means that you have to convert it to USD prices, and because it's so volatile, it's such a shit exchange rate, and it's just like blech. I can see that just made the fight super rewarding IMO. Yeah, I agree. It's like a weird balance between like in my opinion, between like making the game feel like not like it drags on super long. Like, I guess like also like the way how I'd express it is like there is a lot of satisfaction in overcoming a challenge, and the fact that like this game presents huge challenges, like very, very unfair challenges that take a lot of effort to get through. The game will present them to you, and like on one hand, the fact that there are these like really unfair challenges that you can attempt out of order makes, you know, beating them very rewarding, but at the same time, it can make like getting to the reward for those challenges a huge drag sometimes. Which is, I don't know. I don't have like a full opinion on that. I can definitely understand that and appreciate it. It's the fucking worst. They're legit trying to charge me 30% of my paycheck. That's such a shame. I'm so sorry, Gato. It's ridiculous. Pretty good job here. Plays in the ballpark of $700 a month. 60 games. Oof. That sucks so bad. Do you not have like does like your country's currency not get its own special regional pricing on Steam now on? Because if not, that definitely sucks. I definitely do love that indie games are popping off hard. Yeah, I would definitely like. I feel like gaming is in a very weird place right now because like most AAA titles suck really bad and are very underwhelming, and at the same time the indie game scene is at the best it's ever been. We have so many creative games that come out all the time from indie studios. Like, it feels like big game companies are just like notoriously disliked at this point for like bad monetization practice, bad like creative vision when it comes to games. And yet indie studios are just always doing so good. Depends on the game or company, some may just not know about localizing prices. I see. A couple companies don't, but Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, it sucks when like giant companies that definitely know about regional pricing just don't want to like let people play their game because profit comes first, not like actually making a piece of art that's cool. Anyway, kind of just ranting at this point. What do I want to do now? Low key, I kind of want to invest enough into Faith, like this, so that way I can finally switch over to using the God Slayer seal. Because that's going to be, like, our seal for the entire game. Except for maybe, like, niche uses of the Flame Knot Talisman. As we continue going forwards. We'll see. I do know that in order to do that, I'm gonna need to level up a bunch. If anything, they're undermining their profits in the sense that way less people are gonna buy their games. But those way less people pay way more. I'm sure that they have, like, instead of actually paying their developers enough money, they have, like, a bunch of economists from cushy schools who say, like, I ran the calculus. It seems that not charging in, this region of South America leads to a 14% improvement in profits over adjusting for regional prices worldwide. Very interesting. I'll have to let the boss know. So stupid. Profit has taken over. Games are increasing prices. I miss the age of $20 to $40 games. Indie games are saving the gaming industry. I'd go so far as to say indie games are the industry. Like, the only successful AAA games are indie games that are just published, or not necessarily indie games, but games from much smaller indie-esque studios that are just published by like big companies. Like Bethesda, for instance, only good games that they have are like published by Bethesda games. Starfield is trash. Any in-house publisher team just like completely shits the bed. If anything, though, I'm not that upset about the fact that they charge so much, because usually when they do ask for like $70 a piece, like for a game, it usually means that the game is pretty bad to begin with. So I don't feel super bad in the moment saying like, damn, sucks to suck. But yeah, just kind of, holy shit, it's getting late and I'm not like fully expressing myself. I like think back to what I'm saying and I'm like, holy shit, I did not express the thought that I meant to say. Like, the fact that so many big budget games that feel like they have to release for $70 are produced by, AAA studios that don't have good quality control usually means that the $70 games are shit, meaning that you can kind of just ignore the top price point because we're at a very lucky place where the most expensive games are often the most really mediocre entries. It's really nice that indie games are here and they can just, like, all the good stuff is at the $20 price point. You just have to be willing to do a little bit of searching and research to find good indie games. Vast majority of my favorite games are indies. Me too. My favorite game of the decade last year, Outer Wilds, was made by an indie company. My favorite game of this decade so far, Amori, also an indie title. Just like, yeah. Hollow Knight, another amazing indie title. There are a lot of good indie Metroidvanias. There haven't really been a lot of major good ones. Open world games. Honestly, Outer Wilds falls under the category of big open worlds for me. And that's the best one in the genre, even compared to like Breath of the Wilds. Haven't touched it in a year, but Roots of Pacha is a good indie title, prehistoric farming sim. I do know about Roots of Pacha, just never tried it. It's on my wish list, just haven't gotten around to it. I was on the Stardew grind earlier. Had a weird experience with Outer Wilds. Forgot to use how to use the translator and was very confused for several hours. That game, like, it definitely has its fair share of you can get lost moments, but it's always so rewarding. I do feel the, like, I forgot, like, a basic piece of control thing, and that just ruined my experience for it, kind of thing. I need water really bad. I need to go along with my coffee. My mouth is getting dry. 1 second. Oh, and actually, might use the bathroom too with that BRB. Okay, back again. Sorry about that. My most unforgivable mistake was not playing Outer Wilds myself, but watching a video of it instead. Yeesh, that's always a shame. At least I'd hope that you have the ability to play the DLC. And the DLC in Outer Wilds is so good. I would absolutely recommend playing through that. It also might, like, a lot of people don't go through it, which is such a shame, because it came out, like, a few years after the original Outer Wilds. Just really good. Sometimes I can watch a game and still play it, and sometimes it ruins it and I can't play the game. Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact that, for me at least, I guess I should say, like, if a game has fun gameplay, I can still play it, but story-based games are like, I can't sit through the same story again if it's, like, that's the focus of it. I have a bad habit of watching games and then never playing them due to that. Yeah, I get that, but also, like, I have bought some games that I've watched full playthroughs of and then played them on my own just because they were fun. I did that with Haiku the Robot, and that game was really fun, actually. Like, it's not amazing, don't get me wrong. It is very obviously inspired by Hollow Knight, but for a game that took me like 2 days to 100%, it was very, very fun. I loved it. Dang, I forgot about the DLC. Thanks for reminding me. It's really good. It's so good. I absolutely recommend playing through it. RT Game has ruined a couple of games for me since I was too lazy and just watched his vids. Thankfully, most of the videos... I don't watch RT Game anymore, but most of the games that RT played, I had already played on my own, so I didn't have to worry too much about it. Oh. One game that I watched or actually, I need to go, actually do the inventory stuff. Maybe then I can get into my, huge-ass tangent. Do I have enough of... Do I have enough of... Do I have enough of... Okay, I think that's good. Do I care about anything else? Maybe this, actually. Yeah, I can splurge a bit. And then, do I care about anything else? Heater shield's kinda nice. Longbow. Yeah, I can take a longbow. Then do I care about the rest of this? It's not a bad set. Might as well. Probably spending a bit more than I should, but it's fine. It's fine. What DLC are we talking about? Echoes of the Eye, yeah, from Outer Wilds. Go EP Nightwolf. Yeah, if you're starting to micro sleep like that, you don't have to stay up. I appreciate you hanging out with us for so long. But yeah, if you feel tired, go ahead. Of course, if you are interested, I fall asleep way too often to just leaving videos open on my screen, and then I just fall asleep while listening to them. For the last few days, it's actually really funny. I was mentioned earlier, oh god, I'm not focusing because all I'm doing is just, what do you mean Grave Glovewort 2? I could have sworn I got some. Did I get Ghost Gloveworts? Is this? No, this isn't it. I did get Ghost Glovewort. That makes sense. Okay. Sorry. Shit. Yeah. I mentioned about the dreams that I've been having that and the really deep sleeps. I've been watching a lot of Mario Party playthroughs recently. And so my dreams have slowly rotated. I fall asleep to listening to them. And last night, the dream that I had was I was stuck on a Mario Party board, but I was just a person living their life on the Mario Party board, but I could only go in the one direction along the spaces in the board. And so it was I remember getting really stressed out that I can't go backward. Why can't I go backward along the road that has all the spaces on it? I need to get back to diner that I was eating at. I have people there waiting for me, but like the Mario Party board wouldn't let me go back towards it, and then I don't know, weird dreams. I always wondered how people always mention falling asleep to watching Hearthstone, and then it just happened to me one day. Yeah, that's good. Getting EP myself. Uh, uh, I Can you let me know when you want to go to bed? I do want to, like... Okay, I can talk about it. I want, like, on the Minecraft server, Amy, like, I want you to spawn in the, reward Pokemon from the popularity poll for the popularity contest before you go to sleep, because I forgot to ask you about it last night, because, like... I know that I can, like, me or Tilly could do it ourselves, but, like, the fact that, like, I get it spawned in by, like, you, the owner of the server, makes it feel special, which is why, like, I have been looking forward to doing it with you so much, but, like, if you are gonna go to bed soon, let me know. Maybe I'll stop stream early so that we can take care of that. Excited for new Mario Party. Did they announce one in the Direct? I still haven't seen the Direct. I just briefly scrolled through the general chat, in the Beast server, after the Direct. So I know about, like, the Zelda, game that you play as Zelda through, but also, like, yeah, I'm not super... I don't feel super, like, amazing about it, you feel me? Or a new one. I don't know, maybe it'll be cool. Wondering if you got into that yet? Kinda hyped for it. I think I'm ready, but I don't want to make you end stream. Well, that makes me feel bad that I'm like... You can, like, I don't want to feel like, oh, you have to stay up because I want to. But, like, at the same time, I do still want to keep on doing, Elden Ring some more. Because I haven't, like, fully tired yet. I'm kinda tired. We did get to beat a shard bearer today. Only thing is just, like, we're not that close to doing the DLC. Which is the bummer part, but... Decisions. Had a nightmare a couple of days, where I was hanging out with some high school friends and we were pretending that we were escaping from a serial killer. There was in fact a serial killer after us. There was cheap creepypasta music in the background during the whole thing. Very scary. More characters and boards and minigames. Also a 20-player online race mode. Really? Is it like a new Mario Party or is it like DLC for the other, like, new-ish Mario Party? Heavily depend on the creator. Plenty are just noisy YouTubers. Yeah, I don't know if, like, you could fall asleep to, like, a Markiplier video. Oh. Forgot the best part. We found the Alvinoric woman. Nah, best part was getting the spiked palisade shield. I feel like I'm so morally supported. You feel me? As a result of it. New Mario Party? Okay, full on new Mario Party. Okay. That's not bad. Then, okay, let me think a bit. I have pretty much all I need. Oh, this does not look good. Why is he so round-shaped and his arms are so thin? He looks like he's wearing a bucket. That thing does not look good flattering on him. Oh, Lord above. This is not amazing looking at all. We'll go back to this for now. But at least the pants are an upgrade. Chonk, friend-shaped. They must give good hugs. No, when you're chonk-shaped, you only receive good hugs. Those tiny arms aren't fit for hugging. Let me think. Do we want to do, Lane-Del tonight? I guess I can do that. Do we want to do, Lane-Del tonight? And, have that be a potential end of stream getting through that. I'd be happy if we get that far. Okay. Oh, found the right the things. Oh, give me. Yeah, okay, get the talisman pouch. Okay. What? What do I get a slap on you? Is it worth it to just neutral up? I mean, I do get better defenses in general. It's not bad per se. I just don't like that I'm playing with such low resistances. I can skip it for now. Just run turtle. Show off shield, please. Oh, of course. This is the spiked palisade shield. That was all the rage. Very aesthetic. I love how the wood kind of looks bloodstained. Oh no, it is bloodstained. I thought it was just me having a colorblind moment. Look at that. Look at those rusty spikes. Ooh la la. You don't see this every day. Ooh. Take a look at the length on those spikes. Carefully crafted to give the optimal amount of comfort as well as go in the optimal amount for a exhaustion speedrun. Ooh. Fancy. Even comes in the curved model. This ain't your mom's shields. Mom's shields? Flat, you know? Like, that thing flat as a board. Like, oh, Sonny, the shield works fine, Sonny boy. The flat shield, it still blocks the attacks? No, Grandma, shut up. Curved shields are the future. And you want to know what's a curved shield? The spiked palisade shields. That sure is one heck of a shield, actually. Hot damn. Look at those tasteful bands. You can tell, actually, that, like, the spiked palisade shield knows fashion. Because, like, you know, like, the rules, like, horizontal stripes makes you look fatter. Vertical stripes make you look thinner. Damn, look who's wearing vertical stripes to the ball. Spiked palisade shield is. Look at that thing. It makes it look so thin, so attractive. Truly Western beauty ideal. Gorgeous. Oh, but I can't let you stare on it for too long. I'll have to start charging you soon for looking on something that beautiful. Oh heck yeah, that shield is is dope. Sophie finally reacted to the message. Okay. Gotta even prepare for my thesis presentation tomorrow. See y'all's another time. Alright, Gato. Well, I'm very glad. Ooh, the thesis presentation is actually very exciting. Hope it goes very well. I know that you've been working on, at least I think it's the same thing that you were talking about that one time on the Minecraft server, about how you're working with, like, the one, like, research group that you had. If it is related to that, then, like, congratulations that you're finally, like, getting to, like, a place where you have something to show in that project. I know that that's been, like, a big part of your life, so congratulations. I hope everything goes well. But yeah, take care, sleep well. I hope that everything goes well. Let me think. Where was I? Oh yeah, do I go do Margit? I'm a little tired too, actually, now that you mention it. Just kind of annoying. Because, like, all I can do is, like, grind runes and stuff. You know what? I think I'm fine with ending stream tonight, actually. We made a decent bit of progress. We got a bunch of equipment, we leveled up some stuff, we beat some bosses, and we beat Radon. Compared to last night, I don't think we made quite as much raw progress, but I think it's pretty fine, everything considered. Other thing is that I want to grind out the Fire Monk set that I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, the one that looks really cool, the one that has the Cyclops eye in it. I might just like off stream go and just kill them a whole bunch over and over to try and get the equipment, because it feels like it would match him so well. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Got to evaluate Radon's hotness, pretty good progress to me. We'll be doing this for every boss at this point. It's just like a channel meme. Got the shield from here, it's downhill. I feel like I did a lot better this time than I did last time. Thanks for streaming again tonight, it was very enjoyable. Finally made it to the end of the stream. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. I'm very glad that everybody here was all, managed to enjoy yourselves. If you did spin or stay like the whole way through, even if you didn't, I hope that it was a good enough time. I had a lot of fun today. It's just like getting a bit tired from like having to stay up so late for so much in a row, and the internet trouble that I had to diagnose was definitely not helping. And we had good conversations. We did in fact cook. I was a bit sad actually when Diego left earlier, because I was like, oh shit, I feel like I didn't really like do anything completely deranged with him around so that he'd be able to get some chuckles in, you know? But like comparing it from last time that I streamed in, like it always feels like it gets like crazy at the 3-hour mark, you know? Like, or actually not 3-hour mark, but after the 2-hour mark, you feel me? Like after that point is when like we really hit our stride, but like the first 2 hours are always a bit iffy. I feel like if that was the case with the Fire Emblem stream. Actually no, that one I started cooking pretty early. Diego didn't witness the cooking. It's fine. As long as he knows that we did cook. As long as people have heard the word that Emma did in fact cook in the last half of stream. We've accomplished much. But like, yeah, for whatever reason, like the 3-hour mark is like the hit its stride thing, which is such a shame that I start so late, usually, because it's like, means that I don't hit that 3-hour mark until like, 3-hour mark is like halfway through stream, you know? But today was pretty good. We did 6 hours, which is not bad at all, not bad. Fought a bunch of things, we did the Albinoric woman, we did all the things that we said we wanted to do since last time. Yeah, I think everything considered today was a pretty good day. Emma, please take a pic of your avatar. Will do, will do. Okay. To ending stream, does it work? No, stream deck still doesn't work. We'll have to manually switch over. There we go. And then I can go here and play this while we finish talking. Yep. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for being here again. I guess that's it. Do I have anything else I want to say? I had like a bunch of things that I wanted to say, and then I all forgot about it. Oh well. I'll remember eventually. If I don't remember it, it wasn't important enough to be remembered. That's the way I live. Okay. Bye, bye. Thanks so much for streaming. Bye-bye. Bye, y'all. See you later. Yep. See ya.